Welcome to the Me Factor business segment. I am Kia Jarman and I'm back for another great business tip for you. Today I went to a networking event and I thought, let me give a couple of tips about networking and how to be most efficient in that. Do you ever find yourself going to networking events and not meeting the right people or just wasting your time going from event to event to event? Well, let me give you a couple of really quick tips that will help you out with that. First and foremost, before you even step into the room, there's a couple of things you should be doing to research who's going to be there. If it is a group that has a Facebook or a LinkedIn page, you should be going there and finding out who are these people that are in the room. Is this potential business? Is this someone who I can exchange contacts with? Is this someone who's just good to know? So you want to find that out first and foremost. And then you want to also make a goal for yourself, especially if you're a little nervous, to meet 3 to 5 people. I use 3, that's my magic number, my sweet spot, and I think that that will be a good place for a good way for you to meet as many people as you can, but with a very intentional focus. So 3 to 5 individuals. So now you're ready to go to the event. What's the first thing I suggest that you do? Before you walk all the way in, stand in the back of the room, get yourself together, but most importantly, scan the room. Find out who's in the place and see who's the loudest person, because sometimes you don't want to go to that corner. Maybe you want to go to the most quiet person. You just want to get a lay of the land before you walk in. Is everyone in suits and very strict in the way in which they're communicating, or is it a very laughable room, or you're having a good time? So this is a good place for you to find that out as you stand at the door. Then see, do I know anybody in this room? If you do, go over and immediately have a conversation with them. What that does is attracts other people to come into the space with you. If you don't know someone, I might suggest that you go and find someone one-on-one who's a little bit quieter and introduce yourself to them. Get the conversation started. And what that also does, again, is it welcomes new people to come into your circle. Then what's next? So now you've done all these great things. You've talked to some people. You've had some great conversations. Now you can leave. Don't feel like you need to stay forever. Give yourself a time period, an hour, hour and a half, to do all the 3 to 5 meets that you need to do and introductions, and then leave. A good way to peg yourself as an expert in these spaces is when new people come into your circle of network, introduce them to the individuals who are already there. That's a good way to show that you're a connector and that you're connected in the space. So now you've left the event, what do you do next? Well, one, if you were nervous about going to begin with, it's a really good time for you to congratulate yourself and maybe even give yourself a little treat. I do believe in patting yourself on the back and loving the fact that you had a successful night at a networking event. The next thing you should do is follow up. I cannot stress and emphasize that enough. Be able to have some talking points that you remember from your conversation. Nice to meet you. Would love to have lunch with you. Would love to have tea with you to talk about the following things and really outline what those things are. Don't just ask to meet with them, but outline what those things are. Or more importantly, you may want to jump on a phone call with them or ask them to invite you to another networking event before you even get to the let's have lunch type of email. So those are my tips in the Me Factor business segment. Again, I am Kia Jarman with the MEPR agency. We are a boutique public relations and brand strategy agency. And if you need more assistance with finding out how to network, how to increase your personal brand, and how to just do better in business as it relates to your brands, please give us a call. Please reach out to us, www.mepragency.com. I look forward to networking with you.